something like Olivia. I'm thinking something like Olivia can keep me through the night. There you go.
Think of a time when a change took place and how you reacted to it.
Hey guys, my name is Joel, and I'm going to talk about how I embrace change. So, change. We go through it almost every day. It's like a never-ending mystery book that leaves us with so many questions because something new always comes along. When I arrived at SMUS in 2013, I came to realize that it was important for me to develop myself as a person if I was going to be in boarding for the next 5 years. I will admit, I wasn't the most extroverted person, but thanks to my Bolton brothers, I'm now this confident, outgoing, loud, but thoughtful person people know today. And it involves accepting change. Don't get me wrong, I'm not always open to change since it doesn't always go my way, or it can leave me pretty emotional, especially when you're in high school and your social and academic life can be pretty dramatic as ever. But it's important for us to all adapt to the scenario and do part of the work of change ourselves, because you never know what you'll get out of it. You can meet a new friend, you can join a sports team, join a club or council, hang out with someone you normally don't hang out with, or ask that special person out on a date. So if you're afraid of what's to come, you don't have to, because there's always going to be ups and downs. But there are people out there in our lives that care about us to see outstanding things. So let change take you to the good old unknown, because like Mr. Bateman says, well, I never heard him say this, but but like he says, the only constant thing in life is change. Thank you.
Everybody is just a stranger. That's the danger going our way. Rather happy, yeah. Till everything happens for a reason. There's no reason why to ask myself, am I living it right? Am I living it right? Am I living it right? Why, Georgia, why?
Change. We as humans tend not to like change. We become accustomed to our surroundings, to our friends and our community. Leading such a lifestyle can become very comfortable and leaves little chance for growth. However, there comes a time in our lives where we have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to take a leap of faith. We have to embrace change. When I was 12 years old, I moved halfway across the world, from the sprawling city of Pretoria, South Africa, to the minuscule farm town of Yorkton, Saskatchewan, Canada. Needless to say, this was a moment where I had to embrace change. This was a tough period of time for my family and I, leaving our friends and family for the great white north. Everything about Canada was a change for me. Having winter in December and summer in June was something that took my naive mind quite some time to compute. The bone-chilling winters where temperatures got down to negative 40 degrees Celsius. The crazy obsession everyone I encountered seemed to have over hockey. The endless view of canola fields swaying from side to side as the wind caressed their every movement. These were all changes I had to embrace. I must admit, At first, I was not willing to embrace change at all. I was not willing to embrace any other lifestyle other than the one I had in South Africa. I was closed-minded and stubborn, but most of all, I was afraid. Afraid of the unfamiliar territory I was in, afraid of being away from home, afraid of making new friends, and afraid of embracing change. However, I came to the realization that Canada was going to be my new home, whether I liked it or not. I had to drop my negative attitude and try to make the best out of the situation. At school, I pushed myself to make new friends, and from that moment on, everything became easier. I started going to hockey games and even went cross-country skiing during my first winter. Through the connections I made with friends, I was able to settle and adapt to the Canadian lifestyle. I was able to embrace change. Thank you.
Thanks for coming to the Bolton Chapel. Take one deep breath in and out.
In and out.
One last time in and out. Go in peace.
We have a piece from Della, so it is her to say by Kanye West. So.